I spent a little time in Dallas, Texas not too long ago, and my first stop was Hutchins Barbecue. This place was the most recommended spot when I asked y'all where I should eat at. And I could just tell by the aroma and this line out the door that this place was going to be a hit. This is the Frisco location, and here's a little glimpse of how it looks inside. This is the menu, and where you order, you just step up and tell them what you want, and they'll cut it and make it in front of you. I didn't know what I wanted. I almost got a little bit of everything. I started with that brisket for show, and I got that beef rib. And these are what I really came for. These are the Texas Twinkies. This is like their Frito pie sausage or something like that. I forgot the name of it. But this is the whole platter right here. I can say they had very good customer service. All of the staff was friendly, and they gave me some burnt ends for free. Threw them on top for me. These are just the sides and extra little toppings that you could choose from. I'm trying the Texas Twinkie first. I dipped it in that barbecue sauce and gave it a try. It's a jalapeno pepper stuffed with brisket and cream cheese wrapped in bacon. And I give it an 8 out of 10. That sausage was good because I like anything cheesy, so I give that one a 9 out of 10. And believe it or not, these burnt ends were my fave. I give those a 10 out of 10. They were seasoned well and very tender. The brisket was really tender and seasoned well, too. Was the runner-up behind those burnt ends with a 9 out of 10. I was unimpressed by the mac, though. 3 out of 10. And then I tried the beef rib because they said this was their best seller. And I'm going to keep it a buck. That first bite was super fatty and it was salty. I give this one a 3 out of 10. Now, their peach cobbler was more like a peach dump cake. It lacked a lot of richness and flavor for me, too, so I give that like a 4 out of 10. And I can tell instant banana pudding a mile away. Definitely give this one 2 out of 10. Somebody told me to pull up to Mike's Chicken, and I was definitely impressed. This place was packed, too, and I see why. This chicken was on point. I got it with the fries and the mac and the biscuit. This chicken had a nice crispy exterior, and once I bit into it, look how it's dripping. You can tell it was super juicy, one of the best pieces of chicken I ever had. I'll give that one a 10 out of 10. Unfortunately, the mac wasn't macking just like at the last restaurant. It lacked a lot of flavor. It lacked seasoning, y'all. I said, hold on, wait, I know I ain't tripping. I got the same response. The mac wasn't macking. I give it a 2 out of 10. I did like the biscuits. They were nice and fluffy. They still wasn't better than mine, though. I give those like a 7 out of 10. They was decent. Then I hit up this spot called Jamaican Cook Shop to Go. I found this place on TikTok. Chimetown rated it, and look at them oxtails. And I got the jerk chicken, too. But the real reason I'm there was definitely for these oxtails. Look at them. They were very good. Seasoned, juicy, tender. 10 out of 10. And now I'm going to try that jerk chicken. I ain't gonna lie, that's some of the best jerk chicken I ever had. I really think I like the jerk chicken better than the oxtail. Shit, 10 out of 10. I will be back for that chicken. And honestly, y'all, I hate beef patties. I haven't had one yet that I like. They all are nasty to me. Sorry, not sorry. I'm giving this one a 2 out of 10. Really a 1-0 no. I just can't get with it. But I doubled back to that oxtail, though, for sure. And then I tried the cabbage. I didn't know they had corn and string beans and all of that in the cabbage. But it was good, though. It was flavorful. I like the cabbage. I give it a 7 out of 10. And then I tried their rice. I dipped it in with some of that juice from the chicken. Yes, I went back to the chicken. That's my favorite. It was also good. I give that rice an 8 out of 10. And then I pulled up to a place called Mardi Gras Cajun Cuisine. I actually didn't try none of the food. I just wanted to try one of those frozen cocktails they have. You can get it strong, you can get it sweet, or you can get it sweet and strong. I got a sweet and strong one. This one had like peach and mango in there, but I can't remember the name. I do give it a 9 out of 10. It was good. And then I pulled up to the Bayou Cat. I can't believe I got forced, I guess, into trying crawfish for the first time because I did not want this. Look at my face. Y'all, I was low-key scared. Didn't know what to do.
You got a scoop. That's a little one, though. So
y'all hear that? I got a crawfish expert.
like this? Yeah, twist it. Twist it all the way. There you go. Set the head. There you go. Like that. Put your lip. Yeah.
Y'all, this was crazy. And I'm probably never eating crawfish again. I'm not going to even rate them. I didn't like them, and they look terrible. Lastly, I made it over to Breakfast Brothers. Whenever you see a restaurant packed like this, you always assume the food is going to be good. So I expected a little bit better. I did enjoy the mimosas. This the strawberry one. And then we tried the mango one too. That one was really good. They could have been a little bit stronger though. I give them a 7 out of 10. And now I'm going to start with the good first. I had to try the lobster mac and cheese. And I ain't gonna lie, it was banging. I like how it was seasoned well. It was cheesy. It had a nice amount of lobster in it. It was good. I give that an 8 out of 10. We ordered this steak plate, and I think by the visual, you can tell that everything came out cold. And that was like the thinnest, driest, coldest steak. 0 out of 10. I hate when I ask for cheese on anything and they just throw a cold piece of cheese on top. Look at this plate. They originally sent the eggs out like that too, so I sent it back. I mean, this fish was decent though. I rated like a 7 out of 10. That was the best thing on the plate. And then I dug into the grits with the cold cheese on top. Luckily, they were hot enough to just mix around and melt the cheese in. And once I did that, they was good. I like them grits. I give them like a 7 out of 10 too, because they still could have cooked them a little longer. And then I had the eggs. Not too much to say about them. The eggs were just eggs. I give them a 6 out of 10. This toast was buttered well and grilled. It would have been nice if it was hot. It was also very cold. And this was like a little gravy for the catfish and grits. It was way too salty and it was also cold. Then they warmed up the same plate in the oven for a million years and sent it back to the table. And then I had to stop at Shalotsky's. They don't have them in Chicago. The closest one to Chicago is the one in Naperville. Then I'm mad my avocado turned brown because I didn't eat it till an hour later. But it was still good. And I tried some bluebell ice cream for the first time.